The video will start in 8. Cancel. Get daily updates directly to your inbox plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe. Try again later. Invalid email. A glorious goal from Rajiv Van Lapara saw 10-man Huddersfield home to heap even more misery on Tony Pulis. The former Wolves winger's 30-yard screamer gave the Terriers a deserved lead at halftime. Town were reduced to 10 men shortly before the hour mark when Christopher Schindler rightly collected a second caution. But the toothless Baggies rarely looked like finding a way back into the match as Annie Pulis songs rained down from the away end. Albion now have their lowest points tally after 11 Premier League matches since the 2005-06 season, when they were relegated. And relegation looks an increasingly realistic possibility on the strength of this showing. Trips to the north have been fruitful for the Baggies this season. Albion's last win was at Accrington Stanley, just 3 days after a victory at their Lancastrian neighbours Burnley. But there was no repeat, only a clueless display that has to register among Albion's worst of the season. Tasked with starting on the front foot, Jay Rodriguez won an early corner. Ahmed Hegazi was unable to turn in after finding space inside the 6-yard box. Lively throughout, Van Lapara's first involvement came in the 12th minute when he cut inside and blazed over. The home fans appealed for a penalty when the Dutchman went down under a Kieran Gibbs challenge. Moments later, referee Roger East waved play on and took no action, either for a foul or simulation. Tom Ince, the architect of Derby County's FA Cup giant killing at the Hawthorns in January, attempted to inflict more pain on Pulis. Ben Foster watched his curled effort all the way with Laurent Depoitre well positioned for a spill. Huddersfield's urgency to get forward created gaps at the back. Rodriguez looked to exploit one, only for Schindler to scamper back and block the shot. Much of Huddersfield's threat continued to flow through Van Lapara. Hegazi was cautioned for a barge on the Town man, Ince firing over 18 yards out from the resulting set piece. Some brief respite arrived in the form of a Rodriguez shot, as Albion countered. Jonas Losel more than equal to the strike. Foster sure wasn't equal to Van Lapara's stunner on the stroke of halftime. The Albion stopper was left rooted to the spot as Van Lapara's shot curled past him and into the top corner. The goal was only what Van Lapara had deserved from a first half in which he threatened with virtually every touch. As hostility in the away end intensified, Pulis needed his players to stand up and be counted. Too many of them hid early in the second half. Hence the triple substitution that came immediately after Schindler's sending off shortly before the hour mark. The German could have no complaints, appending Hegazi to add to his yellow card in the first half. Albion had to adjust to the role of the aggressor in the team with all the possession. So alien is that concept, that the Baggies didn't know what to do with it. Solomon Rondon came closest to an equalizer, heading narrowly off target from a Johnny Evans cross. Rodriguez fired well wide before a Jake Livermore effort was blocked, but half chances was all the woeful Baggies could muster. Huddersfield sat back and soaked up what little pressure Albion could apply in normal time. Not until injury time was Losel required to make smart stops from McLean and then Phillips. Too little too late for Albion, and maybe even Pulis. Analysis. Pulis stuck with the 5-3-2 formation, but drafted in Hal Robson-Kanu ahead of Solomon Rondon. The Welshman looked lively on his first start since the defeat at Arsenal at the end of September. Albion's sorry game plan was depressingly magnified when no one in green rushed out to put pressure. A long punt forward from Foster. An observation not lost on the travelling fans who responded with chants of attack. 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 Crowd watch. Pulis said the atmosphere would resemble a cup final given the passionate home support. And he wasn't wrong. Clappers clapped and flags waved with the town faithful lapping up life in the top flight. The 400-plus Baggies fans were right behind the team until sacked in the morning and we want Pulis out. Two of many anti-Pulis songs chanted as Albion fans voiced their disapproval after the break. There's been hostility towards Pulis in the past, but never this venomous. Bigger picture. The final international break of 2017 means Albion will have to wait a whole 2 weeks to put this result right. Will Pulis still be in charge when the league program reconvenes? You'd think so, but with Chelsea and Spurs next it might only be a short stay of execution. Stats. Goals. Ben Lapara, 45. Huddersfield. Bookings. Schindler. Foul. 26. 57. Williams. Descent. 70. Huddersfield. Hegazy. Foul. 31. Nyam. Foul. 35. Barry. Descent. 55. Albion. Red card. Schindler. 57. Starman. Barry. Huddersfield. LSSL. Malone. Schindler. Zonka. Hadargjona. Hogg. Mooy. Ben Lapara. Williams. 60. Ince. Kachunga. Craney. 60. DePoiter. Subs. Green. Smith. Lowe. Quainer. Money. Albion. Foster. Gibbs. Evans. C. Hegazy. Macaulay. Phillips. 57. Nyam. Barry. Krahowiak. McLean. 57. Livermore. Rodriguez. Robson Kanu. Rondon. 58. Subs. Ehill. Jakob. Brunt. Chadley.